Hello, in this mini lecture we will be talking about prioritizing your work. In this mini lecture, we'll describe ways in which you can prioritize your work as a leader, identify what types of work belong in different buckets, and determine where most of your work falls and how you can work more effectively to manage it. Every day we make decisions, consciously or unconsciously, about how we spend our time. Many of us complain that we don't have enough time and need to work to manage our time better. It's also been said that time is the great equalizer. We all get the same amount. So making decisions and how we use this finite resource has a direct impact on our success and productivity. So what do you find? Are you able to spend time looking ahead and focused on future activities? Or are you putting out a lot of fires every day? One helpful approach is to be thinking about managing our time in relation to the type of work we need to do. Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, suggests we classify our work and efforts in a combination of importance and urgency. Covey's 4 quadrants suggest classifying our work and activities based upon urgency and importance. Quadrant 1 are things that are important and urgent. Quadrant 2, work that is important but not urgent. Quadrant 3, work that is not important but urgent. Quadrant 4, things that are not important and not urgent. Many of us spend a good deal of time in Quadrant 1, very busy, working on immediate tasks. This can be very stressful. Quadrant 2 allows us to be more forward-looking and focus on making progress on future activities. This might include making improvements in processes, working on project development activities with our staff, our team meetings, and one-on-one meetings would also go in this quadrant. Quadrant 3 often finds us working on things that are someone else's priority. The suggestion here is to try and delegate or redirect as many of these tasks as you can. And the truth is we all spend some time in Quadrant 4. We just need to make sure this quadrant doesn't get too big. Think about which quadrant you spend most of your time in. Depending upon the type of work you do and your key responsibilities in your position, you're likely to find yourself working more in Quadrant 1 or more in Quadrant 2. A key concept to be aware of, though, is that if we procrastinate and we don't get things done while in Quadrant 2, these activities may spill into Quadrant 1 and become urgent and important. Another reality is that Quadrant 1 can make us feel highly productive. It's an easy quadrant to work in. We don't have to think, we just need to react. And it seems like we're getting a lot done. But reality may be that we're just busy, but not making significant progress. So progress is largely achieved when we are working in Quadrant 2. So think about, which quadrant do you spend most of your time in? Are you busy in making progress or busy in holding steady? And how can you shift more work to Quadrant 2 so you're likely to be making progress and moving forward? I trust that you found this mini lecture helpful and answered some of your questions. And look to Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, for further information on this subject. Thank you.